Hello everyone, welcome to my channel NCERT Mathematics Learning Hub. In this video, I am going to discuss with you people the previous year exam questions that I have taken from the previous year's papers, and we are going to start with the most recent paper, that is 2020. Okay, so this is the question that I have taken from that paper. Here the question is asking you can observe here, find the coordinate of the point which divides the line joining the points. So they have given you the 2 points here and they have given you the ratios as well. Okay, so same kind of question I have just discussed in the previous video. So you can visit those videos and watch that. Okay, so let me just draw a line. Let me name this line and this point as A, 1,6, and then here let it be B, and here it has the coordinate 4,3. Right, so this line has been divided by a point, and that point is having the section 1:2. Okay, so maybe it is somewhere here. From here to here 1 part, and from here to here it is 2 part, right? So because it is mentioned 1:2, right? So let me just write the data. M1 is equals to 1 and M2 is equals to 2, right? So we how do we find that? How do we find the coordinate of that point? By using the section formula, because this line have been divided into 2 parts or 2 sections, right? So let us use section formula. P of x comma y. If I am naming this point as P, okay, then I need to use the same letter here as well, right? So what is the formula? Do you people remember that? M1 x2 plus M2 x1 divided by M1 plus M2, right? Then this is the coordinate for this is x coordinate, and now we will write for y coordinate, right? So M1 y2 plus M2 y1, then whole divided by M1 plus M2, right? So let us just enclose this in bracket. So here let me just write it as x1 y1, and let this point be x2 y2, right? So let us just write now everything, that we will substitute it. So M1 is 1, x2 how much do you have? 4, plus M2 you can observe it is 2 here, and x1 it is 1, and this will be divided by 1 plus 2, right? Then we have comma, then M1 again 1, y2 you can observe it is 3 here, plus M2 it is 2, and y1 again you can observe it is 6, divided by M1 plus M2, it is nothing but 1 plus 2. So let me just substitute, let me just simplify this. 1 4s are 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. Let me just do it in the next step, right? So 3 plus 6 2s are 12, divided by again here also 3. Now 4 plus 2 is 6 by 3, comma 3 plus 12, it is nothing but 15, divided by 3, right? So you can observe this is divisible by 3, 3 1s are and 3 2s are. So 2 comma, this also is divisible by 3. So 3 1s are, 3 5s are. So you got the answer as 2 comma 5. So this is the coordinate of the point which divides this line in the ratio 1:2. Okay. So very easily you can score here 2 marks, this 2 mark question. Okay. And this question also I have taken from the paper of this year itself, that is 2020. Okay, so you can observe here this question, the points, these 3 points they have given, and they are asking you that these points cannot be the vertices of the triangle ABC. So these 3 points, whatever they have given, they are asking you to prove that it is not forming a triangle, and you need to justify it, right? So you need to give the proof. Okay, so let me just draw a triangle. Let us just name these points as A, B, C. So A has the coordinate 1, 1 and B has the coordinate 3, 2 and C has the coordinate 5, 3. So how do we prove that it is not forming a triangle? We have the area of the triangle formula, right? So if in that formula you are getting a value, then obviously the area of that triangle you have got it. But if it does not have any area, the same concept we have used to find the value of k when the points are collinear. So what did we do there? We have just equated the area of the triangle formula with 0, because a straight line, the collinear points will never have any area, right? So the area will be always 0, right? So same thing, if here I am getting the value of area of this triangle as 0, then it is not forming a triangle. But if it is I am getting any value for this, then it is forming a triangle, right? So let us just write the formula. So I have just discussed the trick to find the write the formula in the previous video. So if you want, you can just watch that video as well. So area of triangle ABC, 1 by 2 x1. Then here the subscript will be 2 and 3, right? Then plus, in between the x values you will be writing plus, and in between the y values you will be writing the negative sign. Then x2. Now again after x2, what is the subscript you may get? You will be having 3 minus 1. It is rotating. So after 2, 3, then after 3 again 1. Plus, in between x you have to put plus. Now x2 is done. Now you will be writing x3. So here now the subscript is 3. Now the y coordinate will be having 1, right? 1 and 2. So this is the formula to find the area of the triangle. So let us just substitute the values here. Let this be x1, y1. Let this be x2, y2. And this let it be x3, y3. Okay. So let us just substitute 1 by 2 x1. x1 you can observe it is 1 here, into y2 minus y1. So 2 minus y3, which is equals to 3 here, plus x2. x2 is here, that is 3. y3, it is 3 again, minus y1. y1 where it is here, that is 1. Plus x3. x3 it is 5 here, right? So x3 is 5. Then y1 1 minus y2. y2 is 2. So we substituted everything. Let us simplify now. 1 into 2 minus 3, it is nothing but minus 1, plus 3 into 3 minus 1 is nothing but 2, plus 5. 1 minus 2 is minus 1, right? Then I'll just enclose this in the bracket. 1 by 2. 1 into minus 1, it is nothing but minus 1. Plus into minus, minus, and 1. 1 ones are 1. Plus 3 twos are 6. Plus into minus again, here also minus. 5 into minus 1, right? So it is nothing but 5 ones are 5, right? So what are you going to get now? 1 by 2. Minus 1 and minus 5, it is nothing but minus 6. Both are negative, so you will add it and write the bigger number sign. And this plus 6 I am going to write as it is. So what I am going to get here, you can observe here minus 6 and plus 6 both are having opposite sign and it is on the same side of the equals. So this will be getting cancel, or you will be getting it as 0, right? So minus 6 and plus 6, it will be 0. So 0 multiplied by any number is also 0. So you got the area of this triangle as 0. So what does it mean? It is lying on a straight line. So it is not forming any triangle. Right? So let me just write here. It is not forming triangle ABC. Okay. So this is the again questions that I have taken from 2019 paper, and here also 2019, and this is also from 2019 paper. But you yes. So let us see this question. This is the MCQ question. Okay, this question you may get for 1 mark in your multiple choice. This question you may get for 1 mark. This question you can observe here. The marks also it is written. It is 2 marks, and here also it is of 2 marks. Okay. So the distance between the origin and the coordinate of the point x, y is. Okay, so what do you mean by origin? Origin is the centermost point right here. So if I am drawing the x and y axis, then the centermost point where the two axes are intersecting, so that is called it as origin, right? So this the distance between the origin and any point anywhere here, here or anywhere, the distance between these 2 points, what is the formula to find the distance between these 2 points? So they have given you 4 options, right? So imagine I am taking here let us take some value here. So let this point be 2, 2. Okay. So what is the formula to find the distance? D is equals to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, right? So this is the formula to find the distance. Okay, so let me take this as x1 y1, let it be x2 y2, right? So here the distance, if I am not substituting the value of x2, okay, I am not substituting it, I am just keeping it as it is, and I am going to substitute x1. x2 minus x1. x1 is what? 0, right? Why I am not substituting? Because the in the question they have given with the letter x and y, right? So because of that. Then here y2 minus y1. So y2 also I am not going to substitute, and here y1 is again 0 whole square, right? So here x2 minus 0 will be what? It will be x2 itself, right? So x2 square plus y2 minus 0, again it will be y2, right? So here also it will be square. So if you have taken here in the opposite way, like this will be x2 y2 and here x2 x1 y1, then you would have got some negative value of this, right? Then also negative square of any negative number or positive number, that is also positive, right? So maybe it is minus x1 whole square, right? So what are you going to get then? Minus x1 whole square, it is nothing but minus into minus plus, so it will be x square itself, right? So because of that, so if in the place of x we don't know what is the value of x2, so if I am substituting, I am just taking it as any x value. So let it be x square plus y square. So this is the distance you will be getting whenever you are going to find the distance between the origin and any point. So it will be square root of x square and y square. So this is the correct answer. Then coming to the next question, find the distance between the points this and this. So very easy. Distance formula again you need to write square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Okay. So if I am just drawing a line here, let it be A. So it is 2, 3. And there is one more point B that has the coordinate 4, 1. So let it be x1, y1. Let it be x2, y2. So x2 is 4. 4 minus x1, that is nothing but 2. So 4 minus 2 whole square you got, and y2. y2 is the, what? 1 here minus y1, what? That is nothing but 3 whole square. Then 4 minus 2 is 2 square plus 1 minus 3. It is nothing but 1 is positive and negative, 1 is negative. So you will be subtracting it and writing the bigger number sign. So minus 2 whole square, right? So in the next step, 2 square is equals to 4 plus minus 2 square. Minus 2 into minus 2. What are you going to get? Minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4. So again here also 4. So what did you get here? Square root of 8. So if you are getting a number like this which has some perfect square in that, so can I write this number as 4 into 2? This can be written, right? So if I am just using the indices law which says square root of a and b is equals to square root of a into square root of b. So if you are separating this, you will be getting the square root of both the numbers, right? So square root of 4 is nothing but 2, and square root of 2, it does not have any value. I mean, it has the value in decimal, but we are using here surds. So let me just keep it as same. So 2 root 2 is the answer. You got it. Then coming to the next question. This is also very familiar question to you. They have asked you to find the area of the triangle whose vertices they have given it to you. Okay, so let me just draw a triangle here. A has the coordinate. Let me just write it as 1, minus 1. Then we have B minus 4, 6. C minus 3, minus 5. Right. So before that we need to write the formula of area of triangle. So if I am taking it as ABC triangle, then 1 by 2. Again the same formula that I discussed in the previous question, x1 into y2 minus y1, y3, not y1. So 1, 2 and 3 plus x2. Now x1 is done, so you need to come to x2 now. So after x2, the subscript can be y3, right? y3 minus y1. The repetition of the same number. Then let me just write the third value of x, x3, and here y1 minus y2. Right? So let me just write it as x1 y1. Let it be x2 y2. Let it be x3 y3. So what I'm going to get here, 1 by 2 x1 value, it is 1 into y2 it is, you can observe here, it is 6 minus y3 is minus 5. So let me just write it in one more bracket, plus x2 is here, that is nothing but minus 4. And then y3 it is minus 5 minus y1 again, that is also negative. So let me write one more in bracket. So x3, which is nothing but minus 3, y1 it is minus 1, right? Then we have minus y2 is 6, right? So substitute that. Now 1 by 2, 1 into 6, minus into minus plus, right? So we'll just write the positive sign, plus into minus minus, and here 4, then minus 5 plus minus into minus, it is plus, right? So let us substitute, plus into minus minus, then 3, and here both are having the negative sign. So you are going to add it and write the bigger number sign, right? So what are you going to get now? 1 into 6 plus 5, it is nothing but 11, minus 4, minus 5 and plus 1. 1 is negative, 1 is positive. You will subtract and write the bigger number sign. Then minus, and here minus 7, minus 3 and minus 7. So 1 by 2, 1 11s are 11, minus into minus plus, 4 4s are 16, minus into minus plus, and 7 3s are 21. So you need to add all these three number, that is 11 plus 16 plus 21. So you are going to get here how much? Add this and just check if you are getting 48. So 48 divided by 2, right? So 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 fours are. So it is nothing but 24. And you are going to write the answer in the square unit because this is area. So whenever area is there, the answer will be in the square unit. If it is centimeter, centimeter square. If it is meter, meter square. Right? So that's it for now. In the next video, we will discuss few more questions which I have just taken from the exam papers. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon.